Let's have a look at how we may use the Outlier Screener to find assets that have a price that's tending to increase. We're going to start with the slide deck as of the beginning of April 2026. This is the Plan M signals that we would see Chris trade. Now, I know that the market is not trending upwards and we do not have a buy signal, but I know a couple of these other signals are true. So let's go over to the dashboard real quickly and see, do we have a SPY bullish trend or a SPY buy signal? And once I put SPY here in the search box, I would find that no, I do not have an uptrend in SPY. I can tell because of the red background. I can also tell because the 10, which is blue, is under the 20. And the price right here is under the 50. I can also see that there is a sell signal in a SPY. So those first couple signals are a no-go. However, could I find assets that meet the rest of the criteria? Well, if I head over to the screener, this is the list of settings that Chris would use in his Plan M signals as far as filter criteria. If I hit apply, it's going to search, but it's not going to come up with any hits. Well, that's because we just found out that the market trend and signal are both the opposite of where they would need to be. So if I just uncheck those and I apply that filter again, I'm going to get a bunch of hits. I'm not necessarily going to save it because this would be my daily process. I'm just interested to see if there's any assets that may reach a buy status if my plan allows for the market trend and market signal to not meet Chris's criteria. And if I follow the rest of his criteria just as a learning exercise, I'm going to see approximately 13 hits that have stocks from 5 days or newer in terms of a buy signal start date. So I have a lot that I can look through, and I can use some of the other tips I've learned in the Outlier How-To series. For instance, I can middle click on the ticker here, and it'll open up a brand new tab. And then I can go right into dashboard and I can see, look, I just got a buy signal on this stock just yesterday. I've got some good looking fear and greed. It's increasing. I've got some good materials heat map trending. That's going up. I've got even outlier channels. Look at this. I've got at least a 2 here in outlier channels. So what I might do next is do things like hop over to the market breadth tab and have a look at the material sector. If my plan would allow me to trade this, I would start looking maybe at options or look into shares, whatever it is that my plan is going to let me do next. Because again, the screener allows me to look into signals within my plan that I'm accepting because I have high expectancy through backtesting or some other reason. Maybe I'm just doing a learning exercise. Well, happy trading, outliers. See you next time.